eventually overwhelmed by numbers.
Spoilers.
Right now, SKT
I was gonna watch that movie on the plane.
are going to be defending their undefeated record at MSI 2017 group stage. And of course, this is the second time that the Marines are going to get a shot at the defending world champions, the defending MSI champions, the GOAT of League of Legends.
Yeah, you saw the ref dragging Koma away. He's like, no, it's time to go. Stop talking to them. He's like, okay, don't die. Don't get pushed and roam down. Get slow and play no League of Legends. Do not get sucked into the fiesta. That's exactly what the Marines wanted with this composition.
All right, let's see what the Marines can do. There we go. Ken and Griff, Talia, Ziggs, and Abad. The potential for outplays from a million miles away. Mega Inferno, Bomb, Tempered Fate, Weaver's Wall. There's a lot of options here for the GPL and the Gigabyte Marines. They're taking on LCK's SKT Telecom.
And you've got to say, the Marines have got a lot of their comfort picks.
Yes.
Stark was known for his cannon. Slay known for that Ziggs, and Archie showcased a great game on Ziggs, or sorry, the Bard, and we have pretty much the tier S jungler.
Yeah, and this is also the same core that beat Trick, that beat G2. You know, when Trick face checked that burst, it was a satchel with a Bard Q and the Talia knockback right there. So it's a really strong composition. I wonder if they're going for a Portal level 1 because they know they're up against SKT. SKT has been playing very defensive early games.
All right, defensive early games. Who's going to potentially run into some shenanigans? Just places a ward down and backs away.
I usually want to sweep this. They want to give experience to Talia and to Graves. So Talia sweeps it. Graves needs to hit it. Ooh.
They're actually moving out so we get the full experience because the experience is shared locally.
Yeah.
So they wanted to give it all over to Talia. There, ever moves away, he gets it.
So the reason they do that is so Talia can get level 2. I thought personally, if you share the experience, you still get the level 2 path for Graves in order for the early gank, which is Red, Raptors, and Scuttlecrab. And Talia can get level 2 in the first place, but maybe it's just too little experience to achieve that.
And it is also interesting that SKT doesn't really know where the experience went. You have to kind of give the benefit of the doubt now that Talia will get that experience and be level 2 a little bit faster.
They can, however, like still press tab once he comes into lane. It's usually, they know that it's just Talia though.
Well, both teams ended up trading halves the map, but Peanut was stood on top of the Marines ward. Now, the Gigabyte Marines have actually started 2 lane swaps in group stage already. They're doing it again this time against SKT.
SKT scouted in the current metagame. If you're on a lane swap, it's actually kind of necessary that you 3-buff. You start on your quadrant, but you see double deport from SKT. They match the invade. Peanut starts on the aggressive side. Also, if there's one team where you want to test your lane swap macro against, it is not SKT.
And it's really, I mean, on top of that, you have Ziggs, and you have a range support against Tahm Kench and Twitch, something that you think you could pressure. So, I mean, they do like to go back to these, but not sure it's always the right choice.
Faker did not step back into the seismic jump, but it may not matter. Flash forward! Levi is a monster!
That was so well set up. So the early level 2 from the ward, plus they get experience from the Raptors. He gets level 2 so fast. Faker's not expecting it. Levi with the red buff to mid gank. This is so well planned for the Marines.
Yeah, look at it. Even if he just zones Faker with knockback, Faker disrespect flashes. He needs to flash much faster here. He just wonders, like, why is this guy level 2? The ward sweep for level 2 is actually a super valuable strategy.
Disrespect or the surprise. No one expects the Marines. This is Levi's stat from earlier today. Gigabyte Marines took down LPL Team WE. Now, it was a Kha'Zix. It was what Levi is really known for at the moment. Now he's going to respond to some power pressure from Peanut bottom lane.
So in a normal world, they win out here if Woody can teleport, but here Levi is playing ultra aggressive.
Oh, the Sonic Wave connects. Levi, after being hero, gets taken down by Peanut.
So normally I would think this is a pretty nice setup from Levi, but he doesn't have Flash. You can't actually do that, and now their top laner is going to corral in Dove as well.
Oh, he's going down. Winter is coming, and SAT are looking for Stark's head. It's Peanut with his second goal of the game.
Yeah, you can never hold in a 2v3 configuration in lane swap because ultimately, even if SKT play it slow, Hooney will teleport down and it will become a 4v2 dive, which is really easy to accomplish. Also, the other side of that coin, a 2v1 dive is the much harder of the two. Now, however, it's going top.
All right, 3v1 dive. Hooney, let's see what can happen. The Cosmic Finding connects, and Stark, after finishing the TB, he secures kill. 1 turret shot, 2 turret shots. Hooney gets the trade.
He gets the revenge as the turret mounts up. It's definitely not a bug. Sometimes people complain when it happens like that. What happens is first instance of BarQ hits a target. The target then flashes. The second instance of BarQ hits the wall and connects the 2 in then the current position. That is why you can still get stunned from Mark on flashing.
I have seen this movie before, gentlemen, on SKT versus the Marines. It was around 30 minutes long, around 40 kills deep, and the Marines could not take a single tower. It started much the same way. Look at this. Huni's in trouble. He's already used that flash, remember, this time round. No binding connects. Peanut, he's going to look for a kill to fly. 7 kills, 4.5 minutes. Go for it.
I mean, the kills are getting traded pretty evenly, but the problem is, look at how much gold is going to be funneled into the Twitch. They already took the turns. More fighting top.
Oh my word. Peanut's got another. He's on a rampage before 5 minutes on the clock. Slay's run out of mana.
He went for the smite Q here. Now Slay looking for passive auto. Oh, Archie is actually getting pushed pretty hard for not flashing that initial engage. Peanut, he's getting sucked in here.
Sonic Wave connects. Resonating strike for the snipe.
What can this guy do? 5-0 at 5 minutes? Peanut is going to take over this game.
Oh, man. I'm at a loss for words. SKT already got a 2,000 gold lead. I wonder if all of that is in Peanut's
I have a couple words for you. Undefeated Lee Sin.
Nope, he puts the S in SKT for sure.
Man.
And I'm just looking at that flash from Archie, and I'm like, Marines, if you just flash the initial Lee Sin Q, flash into your portal, you win the game. Well, there's a few more things that need to happen, but
there is. No, you start to win the game, right? That's maybe it. Wolf steal that one as well.
He did. That's why the crowd's cheering.
And even just to pick up the scuttle crowd. Okay, so
portal.
If you're going to try the lane swap game, SKT might not be the team you want to do it against. That was what Cripple you were saying. Let's find out how the magical journey ends up.
We'll flash and Wolf.
Fine Archie starting to spend some time together. Slay gonna make his way up. Hextech explosives thrown out, but not gonna be in.
So SKT just needs 2 more kills before 15 minutes to break the MSI record, and I would say they're looking pretty good.
Sorry, Peanut needs 2 more kills. I think if anyone's gonna get them, Peanut should do it.
Solo carry start now for Huni. He is the level up and he has a frozen wave, so that is the one breaking point for this matchup. We see Optimus going down as well, but here's Peanut.
All right, gonna get interrupted. Peanut's gonna find easily one of those kills if he can catch Optimus. Sonic Wave needs to connect. The Dragon's been enlisted to help out the Gigabyte Marine. Sonic Wave finds his target. Peanut 6-0.
This is the level 5 jungler, willingly engaging on a level 6 mid laner. But Istalia, he kicks him off the wall, kicks him down.
He does have a full warrior chin at like 6 minutes, so that helps with the decision a little bit.
It's so difficult to look at this situation because now the Marines are behind in every single role.
But they will not feel behind. That is the beauty of the Gigabyte Marines. They don't perceive this goal deficit that you're talking about, Trevor. It's fight.
Look, goal deficit is altered facts as far as the Marines are concerned. And Levi is now under pressure in his own jungle. All right, Huni's decided to evade a little bit without support. The minimap, Peanut actually was just north of him. Peanut's gonna find Archie, gets his 7th kill. I did say Peanut was gonna get them to break the record.
Yeah, that is 1 more kill to tie the record now before 15. 2 more to break it.
All right, where is Peanut? I'm following him. 2 more to break it. 10 kills before 15 minutes is how they're gonna do it. Wolf is gonna look for Slay. He solos him 1v1 because of course that can happen. Tied for most kills in MSI history. Optimus may give it up to Peanut to break the record in half the time. Gentlemen,
I'm still a little hurt.
Can you break this down?
I don't like what the Observer did there, panning back to the Bard corpse. I feel like it's a little personal right here. Like, let's see what happened with Flash Q on the already stacks. We don't even know how this happened. But Slay.
It happened very unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunate. That's nice.
That's how it happened.
It was also interesting and unlucky.
Extremely so.
Azale, can you confirm for me 9 kills before at 15?
9 kills for Lee Sin before 15 will break the record. So he's tied with the record right now. Peanut has 8 before 15, and that is tied with the maximum record.
All right, that is ridiculous. 10 kills to 3. Dragon was already picked up. It's a 4,000 gold game. Look at the gold differences between every single lane. Only Faker really sort of lagging behind here a little bit.
Faker, who's that guy?
You know, I mean, to be fair, he was ganked for first blood, you know, so that put behind, that's why he doesn't have the same lead that the rest of his team has.
Sometimes you gotta take on for a team, you know, when you run that global taunt, you free your jungler to do whatever he wants.
Global taunt indeed.
I'm really hoping we don't see Peanut build a single defensive item this game.
All right, teleporting in for Wolf. He's gonna get caught up by a seismic shove. This might be the fourth kill of the game. The Wolf is running away with that thick skin and the grey helmet. Bang! It's up in the top and it's a focus. Collateral damage comes down. Remember those alternate attacks of the gold lead? This is Gigabyte Marines proving it. Peanut with a disengage ultimate follows in with the sonic wave and the resonating strike. The record is broken. Now Huni overheating with a flame spitter. He's looking to get another defensive flash.
They're actually doing it. The Gigabyte Marines, these alternators are about to SKT.
They're gonna tower down. Don't take the journey! Peanut is playing whack-a-mole with the Marines!
He takes the victory ride back through the portal. Style over substance here for Peanut. He's going nuts.
I just gotta say, the angle matters when you put that magical journey down. Unfortunate misclick. Whew.
Like shooting fish in a magical journey. That's exactly what Peanut's doing this game.
SKT just watched the G2 game. They said, oh, that was pretty dominating. Watch us.
Yeah, watch us do this. Oh. Watch this again. It's actually genius from such a goal deficit. You just group up and you nullify the advantages by going on single target. Watch Stark go. Prioritizing back. This is all great. Peanut finds his way into the fight, but doesn't really finish anybody off. Zoning ultimate of Ziggs. It's all fantastic. Just the portal at the very end. The black faith in Archie. The willingness to commit to whatever is going on here is what eventually bites him in the butt.
And Peanut able to clean up a couple. Huni's softening him up for him. He's just waiting to knock him down. That equalizer. And everyone's so ridiculously low.
I love Archie taking that.
It hurts. It hurts,
Stark
Trevor.
as well.
I know, the second you click the portal, you're like, oh, no, this ain't gonna be good.
11-0 on Peanut's lead. Then we come out of a replay, because of course the Marines are gonna get a double kill. Naturally, Levi says, you know what, Peanut? I think you got a few kills. I want to try and match it. 6-2 right now.
Oh, Peanut is looking for the 1v2, but it's a 1v4. I'm not sure he realizes it as the Marines are closing in.
Oh, Peanut takes down Stark. Can he win a 1-3? I think he can.
Yeah, 4-man pinch on Peanut, but he says, I am not trapped in here with you. You are trapped in here with me, and he Rorschachs his way out of that one.
Okay, screw it. Peanut already broken the pre-15 kills. Now, the most kills in a game at MSI was set by PRDT. It was 18. Peanut is getting close to that. 13-0. Tempered Fate locks him down.
1, 2.5.
Archie's now the target. Got no
Rest of
support.
SKT's here.
Peanut follows through for his 14th kill. Wolf, is he going to steal it? He's got the Devourer on. Actually, Huni does again. Okay, gonna finish that. 18 kills by a single player. BRTT set the record at MSI plates. Peanut beats before 20 freaking minutes.
I think he can. I mean, he's 14-0. If he hits a Q on anybody, you bet your ass he's taking it.
Oh, he's looking for it.
I'm very fortunate to have two color casters alongside me. What is your analytical opinion
Yeah, break it down for us, Mitch.
of this game?
Yeah, you know, when the Bard is not on the level of Crepo, this is exactly what happens. You know?
It all comes down to how they leash the Krugs.
They never started Krugs,
They
and
did not start Krugs.
that was their fatal flaw right here. And then, yeah, Peanut, he sees the opening and he goes for it.
Oh, he does indeed. Huni's going to snipe down Levi. He wants to get in the action as well.
He gave Peanut an assist. He's probably question marking Peanut Uni right now.
It's like, bro, what the hell? It's the Peanut show.
Well, look, Gigabyte Marines, okay? Remember, second phase round robin, they have 5 games left to play. The expectation is at some point the Nexus will get killed.
Yeah.
But luckily for the Marines, they've got the most difficult opponent out of the way today. And the next 2 days, they've already taken down a few of their opponents. You know, WE as well as TSM, and they can try bounce back. They could have also beaten G2.
Yeah, there's 20 kills right now between the junglers. 13 minutes in the game. This is just... And Faker is just farming. Just calm. He's like, you guys do your, like, you things. I'm just going to CS, hit my power spike, and if it all fails... Yep.
Okay, we're going to have more fights, because of course we are. Back looking for Stark. Stark actually cancels his ultimate, throws down a slicing maelstrom. Now Huni's under some pressure from Archie and Optimus. Peanut missed a skill shot. That's not something I've seen in 13 minutes. Now Wolf is going to try to take the blast. Actually, Levi pops him back. Levi's going to get through the grey health. Here comes Bang. Spray has already been used. End of line. Wolf gets flash on the heel from Bang. Wolf still stays alive. Collateral damage falls short.
These are actually pretty high-level skirmishes across the board. Obviously, you can't deny Peanut is this far ahead, but everybody's playing extremely well around the ability that can be used by the opponents.
I mean, Levi has actually gotten really strong for himself here, too. He can definitely take down pretty much anyone besides Peanut.
Okay, where is Peanut? He's going to look for yet another kill. Remember, you've got to get to 18 kills.
And SKT will finally take down their second turret in the game.
Yeah, of course. 18 kills in a single game. That's what BRT did during the play-ins. And that's what the next record we're trying to break is, because, you know, these arbitrary stat records, I'm a huge fan of them.
Oh, yeah.
Stat team keeps feeding the numbers. And
Trevor, how long has this Cloud Drake been alive, though?
Oh, you've put me in a tough position. It's going to be around 7.5 minutes, because I did see Peanut picking up that first Cloud Drake. Around 640, 650.
I don't know if you're familiar with this, Azale, but whenever Trevor runs out of things to talk about, he loves to talk about like Dragon lifetime spans.
I find it interesting when a team opts to ignore a Dragon for 30 to 40 minutes.
Did you know SKT actually has one of the highest priorities on the Wind Dragon compared to any other team in the world?
You see, connoisseur of interesting, informative sets. Thank you, Azale.
No problem.
We're actually, you know, elevating the level of this cast, because I tried to educate Crepo and Deficio in the beauty of these numbers, but
I feel you. You know, in NA we struggled for a long time with the Cloud Dragon. You know,
You guys tried to make Cloud Dragon great again, but it was a little in vain. I'm still not on that.
It was never not great.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
That's what you fail to realize here, Crepo.
But that's the beauty, like, we can always learn. All right, Trev.
Is that it? We can
that's
always.
it.
Okay,
Sorry.
good to know. All right, so 15 minutes.
Is that what you're saying, bro?
15 minutes has gone by. Where's the last outer turrets in the mid lane, of course? SKT have taken top and bottom. We're going to have some more shenanigans. Tempered Fate flashed away from instantly from Bang.
Gotta respect the Golden Crown.
Gotta respect the international crown. SKT, the greatest of all time. Going to take a second dragon. This one around 8 minutes. We'll see what the next elemental break is. Trust me, great Stark is looking to get roosted here by Huni. Actually, Huni with Blade of the Rune King is in trouble.
Is he?
Slicing Maelstrom in the overheat. Huni picks up the kill.
It was but a scratch for Huni. Fights his way out.
That's what happens. You have no MR against that Rumble, but Peanut hits the Q.
Doesn't follow it. Bated breath. I'm waiting to see if he decides. Sonic Web this time around. Just behind Slane. SKT will take that last outer turret. Just keep, extending. Optimus is tagged. He's out!
And that's not the next kill for Peanut there. Faker. Steal it away.
Huni and Faker, they just keep stealing. This record's not going to get broken.
It's starting to feel like playtime is over for SKT. They're knocking down all the turrets, they're taking the dragons, and they are getting
They probably
serious.
looked up in the crowd and they see Koma standing in the single roll, just silently shaking his head, and they're like, oh boy.
You know what? Actually, I mean, the Marines have taken tower, so this is improvement. They've also potentially taken more kill. I can't remember what the kill score was from day one. All right, Peanut, Sonic Wave, jumps on Tachi, Dragon's Rage, he's stunned against the wall. Peanut might go down, end of the line! Levi shuts him down!
And Archie almost died there, but Faker now in trouble.
All right, Wolf has been able to devour Faker. Gigabyte Marines don't know what retreat means. Typical, they retreat when I say that. And they decide not to chase onto SKT. They're still down 1,000 all, but they're just willing to dance.
Yeah, that is their style. Team down so far behind. They constantly keep grouping though. They don't play on 3 lanes, trying to match a farm. They really just want to fight their way out and hopefully surprise their opponents, use the hubris against them.
I'm actually really glad you bring that up, because during days...
Oh, he got it!
Did Huni steal red buff as well?
He's wearing red buff.
Man, Stark during days 1 and 2 actually had the highest teammate proximity of all top laners. Because he does things like this, spins it around with his team, waiting for those spots.
I actually thought the red buff was maybe going to get Archie. Just that little heal before going through the tunnel actually saved him.
Upcast W, get into the portal. Let's see everything come out of replay. Just gotta make sure there's not more fighting going on.
It's been a while since Peanut has actually gotten a kill. It's been probably like 5 or 6 minutes, something like that.
It has to be something wrong.
Performance dip Peanut here.
Yeah, it's a pretty worrying trend.
It really, really is. Stark not going to get run down here by Wolf and Bang. They pick it up relatively easily, despite the slicing Maelstrom. And yeah, 31 kills, 19 minutes. SKT, how do they close this game out? And the next Cloud Break really would enable these rotations between lanes.
However they want. That's the answer to this one.
Right, I'm actually going to ask the set team, how many total kills were in the game the last time the Marines and SKT played?
You know you have a knockback, but
I do, but I like the viewers at home to follow along with.
join the conversation.
Because we do a stats team. It's a lot of hard work here to help feed me used to
Yeah,
situation
definitely.
like this.
They keep their Excels updated, refresh your pivot tables daily. Make sure stats are up to date.
Well, SKT closing in, looking at his knockdown more turrets. I mean, yeah, they can pretty much close it out, I think, whenever they want, but they're having some fun.
They're playing on 3 lanes. That does make them to pick. So this is what the composition from the Gigabyte Marines wants to do on an even field. You play on 3 lanes, we'll temper fate, we'll withdraw, we'll find you off guard, and we also have a ton of wave clear. The problem is, SKT's a little bit ahead.
Oh yeah, a little bit ahead. Definitely been able to respond to everything the Marines have thrown at them. There's no surprise. But yeah, those 3 outer turrets are down. Dragons coming out soon as the inner turrets are going to break through. And this is the magical play by playtime. We talk about the wave clear of Kalia and Ziggs and Graves and how useful it is installing.
What a fantastic point, Trevor.
Thank you so much,
Let's take a look at the item builds as well.
Oh, we should indeed. Melanomicon's picked up by Optimus and Slay. Levi's got that black cleaver and Wolf and Bang. They are the targets. Teleport's coming down from Huni. Not going to find a stun yet on Wolf and Bang. Huni shoots out the equalizer. Sark is being burned alive. Not going to die just yet. Levi's from the top. That's 1-2 for SKT.
Well played by Archie. Looking for the double stun and a really great positioning by Bang. He stayed just out of range for the second part. Bar Q to proc. From top Kenshin to him, and now Faker is looking for a kill zone.
And he does it with the shockwave. Support picked up by Peanut. The first time these teams met. 37 kills in total was secure. We're at 35 right now.
And they're going straight for Baron here. The 20-minute Baron pings onto it right away.
I want to see the driver steal. Optimus Weaver walls over and just full Neo from the Matrix, just like sliding down, tack. Takes down the Baron. It's not happening, is it?
Nah, because it's on cooldown, I'm afraid.
Otherwise, that's exactly what would happen.
It'll happen in the sequel. Right, it'll happen in the sequel.
There was no sequel.
Yeah, the sequels are always worse than the
there is no. They only made one Matrix.
Oh, you're right, actually, they did.
Yeah. I wonder when they never made a second or a third.
It's such a good movie, it would have made a great series. Like 2 or 3 Star Wars, it would have been great. A trilogy, even.
Yeah, this happened. No, we always saw it. Like the angled bar Q went on Kench, but it was just out of range to proc with Bang right here, and then it's obviously super easy collapse. Peanut can't find a record, man. He's looking for it, but Faker. That's the spoiled fun.
I'm going to spoil a bit of fun and step back and just like how surprised and amazed I am at every single Marines game. I know they're going to do it. I know they're going to play aggressive and just pick fights, but it never ceases to amaze me just how they do it, no matter who their opponents are.
Yeah, the magic. The first time they whipped that lane, so I was like, come on. They can't get away with it every time. They have to like, and then they actually surprised us by playing a super standard game last game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like that they stick to the play style, right? This is a team that's trying to improve, that has unlocked spot for the GPL, for Worlds, and they're such a dominant team in their region that it's extremely likely that they will claim that World spot. So they are trying to practice, they are trying to improve here as much as possibly can, and despite that, they're a legitimate contender in this tournament. They have been very well.
They really have. Down in the bottom lane, Stark's being jumped there once again by Bang and Wolf. Levi's been exhausted. Look at that burst from Bang. I'd like to let you know, Crepo, that that Dragon actually survived less time than it's taken for Peanut to find his next kill. Last time Peanut killed anybody was around 12 minutes in the game. It's been that long.
Fascinating.
I think he's underperforming from his, early game expectations.
I mean, it tends to happen to SKT junglers. There's an expiration date on them. Play good for a while. You got sub, you win a world championship, and then you get kicked out of your team. So maybe it's time for Peanut to hang the mouse and keyboard.
I'm gonna see. He's gonna take down another tower, looking for Optimus. Dragon's Rage is gonna find, not just yet. Holds on to the trigger. 2 towers taken down. It was a zoning play from Peanut. All outer turrets are secured for SKT. They extend the lead to 16,000 gold.
Wind in the sails to Cloud Dragons. Hang right here, walk into Levi.
All right, Levi's going to have to dash away in the line and collateral between the uprights. He's been playing some football. We are in Brazil after all. SKT dodge everything.
Peanut just can't seem to get any kills. The Gigabyte Marines are playing pretty safe here, actually, for the most part around him.
Can come back from like 17,000 gold. That's it. Great teams have done in the past.
Need a lot of wave there, a lot of stalling.
And a Nivea, perhaps.
Yeah. If only they did after the Nivea.
I mean, there is that saying, the history repeats itself, right?
Yeah, tends to.
Is today the day? Probably not, but it would be the most magical comeback of all. Yeah, that's all I got. SKT will close this out soon enough. Go 6-0. Gigabyte Marines. I'm gonna look to the rest of
They kill the War Trevor, setting up for the turret. They're walking in the base. It's falling low. It drops down. Another turret for SKT.
So glad you got to play-by-play practice this. Bit of cover for me.
Really on point there.
Yeah, I definitely. Just guy was happening here.
Alright, Bang's gonna get caught out. Keeps in Cosmic Binding to save Archie's life for seconds longer. But look at your minimap. Peanut in the mid lane, Huni in the top lane. Now Huni's gonna transition to join the rest of SKT.
He's challenging Levi to a duel. Fists at dawn. He's bringing was it a Tommy gun, shotgun?
I think this...
It's actually a shotgun, but with a Tommy gun in the skin.
Yeah.
Just makes a lot of sense.
It's a Tommy gun that shoots like spread rounds. The physics are unique to Runeterra and...
Little edges, man. They don't care about your ballistics.
It's really ruining my immersion right now. Everything else, you know.
Both of fire bears and ninjas throwing stars with lightning, that's all fine, but...
The Tommy gun, shotgun, that crossed the line here for me. I was okay with the dog, you know, but
hey,
not this.
I like the pug. I think the pug is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, Bat, 1-on-2. Levi's going to come in to help out, but I think Optimus may be dead before anything can happen. Actual damage comes down. More of Mount Mortis saves Bang's life. Optimus tries to bait Bang. Seismic shove, though, misses its target. And Bang screams rat-a-tat-tat. Optimus goes splat. Wolf's eating some dinner. Then he takes down Levi in the back end of the fight.
Was he baiting or was it poison to canceling his glide? I don't even know.
Could be that one too.
Maybe it was low enough that he would die to the turret.
Tied for kills with their day one matchup. Flash forward from Bang. He's got a lot of life steal. That's to break the record. Faker gets another 40 kills in 25 minutes. SKT can now knock over these inhibitors uncontested. 30-second timers on multiple targets.
And the destination is the same. We knew this was very likely to happen. SKT to smash the Gigabyte Marines. But the journey was ever so pleasant again in this game.
Such a magical journey by SKT.
Definitely.
Sniping off the Gigabyte Marines at every opportunity. All right, broken the record, unfortunately for Peanut. He's going to get a quadra or a penta to break the most kills in a single game. Optimus is the target, gets booted back, but he's flashed to safety. Faker's on a rampage. Not over yet. He can attack and distance, sending the ball forward over and over. A tongue lashing, a whipping on a stop. Nexus Star number 1 goes down. Faker gets another. Under the fountain, the equalizer's burning down the Gigabyte Marines, and now aced.
Peanut finds his 15th kill of the game, and that's it for the game.
SKT Telecom knock over the second Nexus turret. And after 46 kills, remain undefeated at MSI 2017.
And it was a fun one. I mean, we got what we were expecting.
Sorry, you were expecting 46 kills?
I was expecting a bloodbath, and that is what was delivered to me. I love the first matchup that they had. I love the second, and I hope we get to see a third.
Look, level 2 gang Faker, they made his bodyguard angry, and we see the ensuing results.
I just love the Marines. I'll say it, they are such an entertaining team to watch.
I think they're making a lot of wins here at MSI. These guys have been underestimated so many times. And yes, they got crushed by SKT, but they're putting up great performances against so many teams, and they're playing really fun games.
It's also a playstyle that scales against these weaker teams because this unrelenting aggression where they build the synergy, these fights, it will work against teams that aren't just as good individually or as a team macro-wise.